Hi everyone, here today we're going to go ahead and inflate the Explorer K2 by Intex. It's a two-person kayak we really like. We've gone out a couple times with them and we're here at the river and we thought we'd take them out again. So each kayak comes in, believe it or not, does fit back into the batch they gave you, which is not always the case, as I'm sure most of you know. All you have to do is get it out of the bag and go ahead and find out where your inflation spots are, and you can put them by where your air pump is. There you have it. Now we're going to go ahead and inflate it on our tarp here to protect it, and we'll take them out of the river. There's 3 inflation points on here. The bottom first, one here a second, and then this one third. Now they do have a 4 and a 5, which are these ones on the ends, but every time we inflate them, they deflate, and we really haven't found a real need for them. So we've been just going off with doing the other ones. So I'm going to go ahead and get this going. That about does it for that one. Get that in. Now, on the 2 and the 3s, you'll notice these screw in first. You want to make sure that your seals are clear and you don't have anything, hairs or anything that's going to interrupt that seal and make it to leak. And once we fill these up, we'll do a quick water test to make sure that it is indeed holding the air. So let's get that one going. Good. One of the nice things about this is it has a valve in there, so when you take it out, it doesn't lose air. You have to unscrew the bottom part, so that's kind of nice. Once again, let me check my seals. Go ahead and screw that in. Nice and snug. And unscrew the top, and now let's fill it in. Okay, so that's the main things we have to inflate the kayak itself. If you notice, we put a tarp down, by the way, because we have to get next to the truck to plug in this, so we didn't want this on the gravel, so we went ahead and put a tarp down. The next thing to do is inflate the 2 backs for that, and then we'll do the test with the water to make sure it's not leaking. Okay, we've inflated it, we've got our seats inflated, but before we go any farther, I want to do a quick water test. The reason is, one time we went out, we weren't sure if we were holding air. So before you get out there, it's kind of nice to make sure. So an easy, quick way to do this is put it sideways, like on this one, and just pour water into here. If it was leaking at all, you'd see air bubbles coming out here. And now you don't see any, so now you know that your integrity of your air and your seal is good on this one. So we'll do the tests on the other ones as well, but this is a good thing to do before you go out to make sure when you're halfway out, you don't start to be the Titanic. Okay, we put one seat in, put another one in, show you how you do it. Basically, we fill up 2 chambers, one on each side. You're going to put it with the Velcro that's down here, and what you have is these straps that will then go ahead and connect up here in order to give you your back support. Now the one negative thing I have to say about this is these ones here. It's kind of really difficult almost impossible to get those down. I just got that one down, but eventually it popped back up. One time when we were out, all of a sudden I started leaning back. I thought the whole thing was sinking. It ended up to be just that my backrest was giving out. So getting these ones in and making sure they're sealed and pushed in is important, because as you can see, they push against here the hull. So the ones on the bottom are not bad, but just these ones on the side that are a little bit on the tricky side. Okay, one of the last things to do before you head on out is you got to put the little keel in there. The easiest way I found to do it is just to pitch the kayak sideways, straddle it. You want to take that front end where it's going like this. It's right like this. You're just going to go ahead and push that back. So you want to make sure, obviously, that the arch goes that way. And then just gently set it down on it and head it out. There we go.
There you go.
All right, going off on the end with the Intex Explorer K2 Kayak.